Just talking shit. Episode 15 on them hoes. Hey man, I appreciate everybody for watching the last couple of episodes. I appreciate everybody buying a t-shirt. Hey man, I'm gonna keep this thing rolling, man. I got 2 topics today, and of course motivation at the end. My 2 topics today gonna be what would I do? How would I feel if my kids was gay? My next topic gonna be how I feel about this MVP voting they did for the NBA. Cause I feel that thing all the way backwards. And then of course motivation at the end. Please stay tuned, big dog.
In my mom's house, it's God first and then family. In my family, it's just like a man is supposed to be masculine and a woman is supposed to be feminine. Since I was raised in the church, I honestly thought being gay was wrong. They gather around a family table and they sign a piece of paper basically saying I'm no longer a part of this family, and if I step foot on the property they'll call the police and I'm basically disowned and they don't recognize me as my mom's child anymore.
So let's get into it. If I found out my child was gay, I ain't really gonna give a fuck, because up in my house, you ain't shit. You ain't bi, you ain't straight, you ain't try, you ain't lie, you ain't nothing until you're an adult and you can get the fuck out and pay your own fucking bills. Up in here, you gonna be what the fuck I tell you to be. And that is go to school, do your work, get good grades, figure out what the fuck you wanna do for your future. Let's plan for that, let's strive for that. And when you become an adult and you're independent, you can go and discover whatever it is about yourself you want to. Okay, but up in here, my rules, my house. Don't like it? Don't know what to tell you. I think parents get too involved with trying to accept kids and let them have, they can't have shit because they can't pay for shit. So, that's my take, and peace and love to everybody.
If my children was gay, alright, so if you've been keeping up with the show, whatever, episode 9, I say if I was a female, I would be gay. Now I'm telling you that to tell you this. If my daughter was gay, I wouldn't trip for multiple reasons. Now, for you to find that out, go look at episode 9. I'll tell you why. You know what I'm saying? But either way, man, if my daughter was gay, wouldn't be no issue at all. I totally understand it, because if I was a female, I'd be big gay. Okay? Now, if my son was gay, though, that's another conversation, man. Now, mind you, I'm still gonna love him. I'm still gonna accept him. I'm not gonna throw him out in the middle of the street or disown him or nothing like that. But men have pride, and majority of all men jump head over heels when they find out they're having a son, so they can pass down all the sports to him, pass down everything they know to him, and just hopefully they be a better version of them as a man. Now, mind you, if your son is gay, he can still do it. It would just be kind of weird. Now, pure example, right? Magic Johnson, his son is gay. He wear heels, he wear the makeup, the women's clothes, all that. Now, mind you, I know Magic Johnson accepts him, and I love that. But I can put my life. The first time his son came in the house with all them high heels and makeup on, I bet Magic Johnson was like, what the fuck? I bet he was. And he might not say it out loud, but in his heart, he was like, bro, what the hell just happened? Where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? But what I realized is I think that shit is something you have no control of. You know what I'm saying? All you do is just be the best father, and what happens, happens. So that's what I'm doing now. Just being the best father. If my son turned out to be a professional, whatever, football, basketball, swimming, whatever, that's awesome. But if he turned out to be an architect and something else and gay at the same time, regardless, I'ma love him. But just men having pride, we want our sons to be like us. But if they not, we just gotta live with it. And that's
one other thing. Since when do kids get to make adult decisions? I teach my child every day, all day, that your identity comes from who you are as a person. Nothing to do with your sexual orientation. I know for a man it would be crazy. Like my husband always talks about, Man, nigga can't come up in here with no goddamn lipstick. I ain't with the shit. Nigga gonna have to go outside and cut some grass and some shit. You know? I feel like we need to focus and refocus back on guiding our children and making them great, encouraging Black excellence. And whatever happens when you're an adult, hopefully you are responsible enough to make the right decisions regardless of your sexual orientation. Okay, now I'm done. Bye, y'all.
It pissed me off because out of 101 votes, I got 16 first place votes. That's what pissed me off more than anything. Not saying that the winner wasn't deserving of the MVP, but that pissed me off.
Field goal percentage this year.
Should probably include the playoffs when you vote for these big things.
Well, yeah, that's the story with the NBA MVP. It is a regular season award. He did have an incredible regular season. I thought that this year should have gone to LeBron. I think the amount of MVPs that LeBron has won in his career is
embarrassing.
Kind of laughable.
Yeah, kind of. Like Phil Jackson won one Coach of the Year. Talk to the hand. Not interested.
MVP shit. Now anybody can see I'm a major LeBron fan. This is my basement. LeBron James, best player ever. You ask me. King, the GOAT, whatever. Currently, still, and forever. You know what I mean? So when I found out that Guinness won the MVP for the second straight time, this reminded me of Steve Nash winning it 2 times in a row. Because that was some bullshit. Because Kobe should have won both them years. Just like LeBron should have won the MVP, I would say, for the past about 6 years. And the reason why I say that is because the voting is for NBA's most valuable player. Let LeBron James not came to the bubble, and let's see what would have happened. Let's see who would have been most valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because if he wouldn't have came to the bubble, the NBA would have been fucked this year. But if Guinness wouldn't have came, we still would have been fine. I still would have watched it. I bet a bunch of people still would have. But if LeBron wouldn't have went, bruh. But all this is politics. This is politics. What else is going on right now besides the NBA? The NFL. And they competing for headlines. So right now, this right here is a real big headline to keep the NBA in the news. Because the NBA, they right now competing with the NFL. And they know they have to do that for this long. You know what I'm saying? So they did this bullshit just for headlines. And I hate LeBron had to eat for it. But it's all right, though. Because we're going to get a finals MVP. Then we're going to come back next year and get the MVP and the finals MVP next year, big dog. So it's all good, man. Team Bron now and forever, for real.
Wake up in the morning, you're failing. So you blame the president. You blame Congress. You blame Greece. Blame the euro. I mean, construction industry. It's the mayor. Oh, it's the... And you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you're not failing because it's the other guy's fault. Or it's the economy's fault. But if you looked in the mirror and said, I'm failing because of me, you wouldn't like it. And you change that. And I believe the common denominator of failure in any business is excuses. As long as you wake up and blame poor sales on the economy or an environment, then you have no motivation to make it better. Because it's not your fault. So wake up in the morning and own your failure. Look in the mirror and say, I'm failing because of me. You won't like it. And then you'll change it. But as long as you don't put it on you, you have no motivation to change it. So in short, if you own your failure, you'll own your success. If you don't own your failure, you'll never dig out.
So this week's motivation, man, is something that, I get from my guys that work for me, man. And something I be breaking down to their asses, man. Majority of everything that happened to you in your life, man, is your fault. You know what I'm saying? Myself included. When shit be fucked up with me, I be like, damn, what the fuck did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need more mirrors in their house. You know what I'm saying? Because all that time you use pointing at, oh, it's his fault, her fault, his fault, her fault. No, you need to look in the mirror and say, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had many people like, well, it was street fault, this happened, it was street fault. No, motherfucker, you fucked up. You fucked up instead of just admitting that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be blaming me for some shit I ain't do. You got more control over your life than anybody. If you give somebody else control over your life, now you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm telling you is this, man. When you in a fucked up scenario, man, just understand that it's your fault. And you got to learn from that shit and don't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. And it don't take all day to do nothing. So make what you got to make happen happen. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit, no excuses. Just go do that shit. Okay? All right, cool, man. Either way, man, this is episode 15, man. Hope you dug it. You know, I hope you learned something from it. If not, it's all good, man. Like, share, subscribe. Do what that is, man. Hey, I got shirts for sale. Like I told you, 25 to 30. Every color, every size, whatever you need, man. Holla at me, man. Hey, man, see you next time. Go shop with my partner. He sell these right here. This is Instagram right here. Holla at him, man. This thing right here, 5-5. He made this for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Go holla at him, man. Got the shit on there and everything. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, check him out, for real, for real. And he got every color, every NFL team, every college team. Just holla at him. He got you.